What are we saying here? And that coming up in about 30 seconds. And one QOV. So, 3, 2, 1, show. Hey, does anyone need to use the repeater or need a signal report? Before I begin this morning's traffic net for Foxtrot Oscar Romeo, the 20th of December, 2016. As we sip on warm coffee, good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 on Sunday on the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 with a tone of 162.2 repeater. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and to provide liaison notice when you speak French to Tango Oscar, the first region net that meets on a frequency of 3.948 megacycles at 13:45 and 15:30 local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. And everyone knows what I shall reiterate when checking into this net. Please give your information slowly, slowly, slowly. Fingers are still frozen from being outside. Thank you. And when checking in, please say this is or whatever. And then unkey your microphone. Quit transmitting momentarily as such. And listening for doubling, heterodyne, obstreperous noises, etc., etc. And then continue. Thank you. Your net control station today is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV. My name is OV, Oscar Bravo India Echo. Currently I am running commercial power. I have no traffic for the net, and I am located in Pittsfield, the Berkshire County Commonwealth of Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Go now. No station here, net list, no traffic. Now looking for our first region liaison station or a representative there for Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul. Please call and list any traffic.
This is Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, BB1GC. My name is Paul, and I'm running battery power. Good morning, Ovi. Good morning to the rest of the net. Weather conditions have kept me from my duty for the last couple days, but I'm back in business here. I have two pieces of traffic, one to East Hampton and one to Westfield, Massachusetts. I'll leave it up to net control when you want to pass this traffic, or maybe somebody that will check in would like to take it. That would be the desirable way, considering the whole idea of what we're doing. Anyway, back to net control.
Okay. If I were going to take those messages, I wouldn't ask for check-ins. And people checking in, they have the expectations of taking traffic, but I guess that's a common premise. Recognizing Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul. Battery power, 2 messages, 1 East Hampton and 1 Westfield. Please, when checking in, please state if you can take these messages. Probably get no check-ins because whatever. Thank you, Paul. I'm sure Peter would take them this afternoon unless they're whatever. Anyway, where are we here? Oh, thank you, Paul. Let's see. Now, Net Control is looking for stations with traffic or announcements. Anyone can generate formal traffic or bring announcements to the net. Traffic or announcements, your call signs, please. Neglected to mention the frigidity of the moistness. No stations heard. Traffic announcements. Now looking for any station, anywhere, anyhow. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in the Western Mass Traffic Net. Net is holding 2 pieces of traffic, 1 for East Hampton and 1 for Westfield. When checking in, please specify if you can take either or both of these messages. Stations with or without, please check in now.
This is NOXDI, no traffic. Here is November 2, Juliet November Tango, N2JNT, Jack in Brunswick, New York. Good morning, Ozzy. Good morning, Ned. Commercial power, no traffic. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Yankee Delta, Rich Pittsfield, battery power, no traffic. Good morning. This is, or whatever, as instructed. This is November 2 Victor Uniform, that means N2VU, Donald, up in Queensbury. Commercial power, no traffic. Good day to all, N2VU. Alpha Charlie 1 Bravo India, AC1BI, Ken in Peterborough, New Hampshire. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Opie.
This is Kilo Delta 2 Delta Papa Walter, South Dakota Ray. No traffic. Hiya, guys.
Okay, no takers with the traffic. I don't know why anybody checks in, but that's okay. Good social hour. Net list, myself, commercial, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul with the frigid moistness, battery power, and XBI Ramon commercial, N2JNT Jack commercial, KC1BUID Rich battery, N2VU. As soon as you say this is, we know it's you, N2VU Donald commercial. KC Kilo Charlie 1. It's Ken. Alpha Charlie 1 Bravo India. I can't get used to that, can you? Commercial and KD1 Delta Papa. Commercial power. Additional stations, fills, or corrections. Okay, Paul, let's see, you think you can hold those till maybe Peter gets on this afternoon?
Peter is always enthusiastically taking them, but, you know, I kind of wanted to, you know what I'm saying. It's good, you can say you know how to do it, but doing it is another thing. and you know, for practice type of situation. But I'll do them later net, and it's not always feeders. Sometimes it's people that check in. But I'll hold the traffic if that's what you want. Back to net control.
Now I see why you just get disgruntled. Tell you what, I can take them. I'll take them. You want to do it right here verbally, or do them both verbally and textually?
Why don't we do the lightning method, since you always get, you know, the one that gets stuck with them? And because I'm running for, you know, that way you'll get better accuracy, and since you did the net and everything too.
Send it to me on the other mode of communication, and I'll pass them along.
Send them using digital.
Digital. I have 10 fingers and 10 toes. Digital. Oh, 10 toes. Digital. All right, Paul. If you want to hang around, okay. If not, we'll let you go for now.
No, I'll hang around.
Somebody will take them. Dave down there in Springville, I know he'll take them if he checks it. How's the bulldozer start? Anyway, moving right along. Additional stations. You have holding traffic for East Hampton and Westfield. Guess not. Okay, all those not involved in traffic, Haley might as well never check in again, because whatever. Vietnam, that runs amok, kills some. Where are we here? Announcements. Also looking for alternate net controls. I think Dave, Wmtn is going to take the Thursday morning net. Thank you, Dave. Looking for alternate controls for the Western Mass Emergency Net, HF portion, Sunday mornings, 8:30, 3944. If you want to help with this, get hold of John, W1JWN, or go to the Facebook groups page, Western Mass Emergency Net Facebook groups page. The logs and the call-up sheets and all that are right there. Or John will send them to you via email. Next pass ISS this morning at 11:03, basically overhead. They're aboard the ISS, active on packet radio. In Pittsfield skies, fair sky, 3 degrees Fahrenheit, Looks like it might be clear, calm, and cool, cut and collected. What's going on today? Here. Paul, if you really feel like doing them on the air, we can do it. But here in the USA, National Sangria Day and Mud, M-U-D-D, Mud Day. Also, Cathode Ray Tube Day. Hey, it's hard getting rid of those. Cathode Ray Tube Day, CRT. Dude, dot your eyes day, not your eyeballs, your eyes. Games Day, Go Caroling Day. Bring a warm sweater. International Human Solidarity Day. Let's go kill somebody. Bomb the crap out of them. Again, Mud Day, M-U-D-D. National Sangria Day and Sacagawea Day. Didn't she? Who was she with the Lewis and Clark? Was that Sacagawea? I don't know. Anyway, alright. Additional stations net holding for East Hampton and Westfield.
AB1TC, you got them.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Get out the heaters and stuff and start that bulldozer. Put the cleaner in there. Get rid of the bugs there. Anyway, moving right along here. What's going on? Somewhere in the world, day of mourning in Panama. Louisiana Purchase Day, and still Las Posadas in Mexico. On the other list here, somewhere in the world, the 20th, Macau, nice quiet country. S-A-R-E Day, whatever that is. Nobark News, NorthernbergShamToradioClub.org on the internet. Sunday, January 22nd, 6 p.m. Next Nobark meeting, Berkshire Humane Society building. I got some classes going. First I've seen of this. Technician class license course, January 14th. I have to look at that later on. I'll have more info later on. And all this is in the Nobark website. What do you got here next? Hamfest Flea Market, 21 January, Wmtn, Mass, and the Mount Tom Hamfest, 11 March, the Mount Tom Hamfest. Not much happening this weekend for HF contest. Currently, Solar Flux 73, A5, K2, Count 12, and finally VHF, UHF openings. Oh, they got a big mass of openings in the southeast, but that doesn't help us. Locally, looks like Eastern Mass down around the Cape area, Eastern of Vermont, New Hampshire, up and through Maine, and some of Canada, you hoser. The VHF, UHF openings. Additional stations. N1QOV, that holding traffic for East Hampton and Westfield. Guess not. All right, what are we doing here? Questions, comments, whatever for the net. Okay, what are we doing here? Next ragu spaghetti sauce. Next regularly scheduled traffic notice is this afternoon at 1 p.m. 1300 on this repeater. And with that, this closes cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91162. To a repeater, the time is now 10 hours and 17 minutes. 1017 hours. I now return the repeater back to regular amateur use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by whilst this net was being conducted. This is November 1. Quebec, Oscar, Victor, N1QOV, we know sign and clear 7-3. You can't do that on phone. The net is closed. QRT. Don't break that guitar, Ramon. N1QOV.
82 DPP on frequency listening.